Over the 50 years that the Toyota Corolla has been sold in the United States, we've called it bunches of things, for the most part utilizing terms, dependable, respectable, sensible, tolerable, unassuming, that you may apply to your neighbor. Be that as it may, infrequently have we portrayed a Corolla in more passionate terms, regardless of whether the odd model, the Corolla M, for instance, offered marginally zestier taking care of in looks. On account of the M, any eagerness was tempered by a downer powertrain, a rambling CVT, and a glaring absence of current pleasantries, for example, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or manufacturing plant satellite radio. Enter the all-new 2019 Corolla Hatchback, which rides on another stage, has another motor and transmissions, and advantages from crisp styling all around. The new Auto successfully replaces the past Tim show, an overhauled Corolla car will bow later. It's too soon to know whether we'll really feel much love for it from a driving stance, however it appears to be encouraging and, amazingly, really looks great. Like the active Corolla M, which was a scion until the point when that brand was cut out, the 2019 Corolla Hatchback is all the more firmly identified with the Europe advertised Urus hatchback than the staid Corolla car that Americans eat up by the many thousands consistently. The upgraded 2019 Urus hatchback gave us our first trace of what the new Corolla hatchback may resemble when it influenced its introduction at the Geneva Auto to demonstrate 14 days back. Based on Toyota's new global architecture, TNGA, the Corolla hatchback develops in each key measurement aside from stature, up 1.5 creeps long, 1.2 crawls in width, with a 1.5-inch more prominent wheelbase and more extensive front and back tracks, however a 1.0-inch bring-down rooftop. Like the Urus, the Corolla wears Toyota's vast throat grille may be superior to any current model. The front shade is 0.8-inch shorter, while the back shade is longer by a similar sum. The liftgate is rendered in composite plastic and is raked 14 degrees more extreme. Mirroring its apparently lively situating, the Corolla hatchback will be offered just an SE and XSE trims, both highlighting sensational level LED headlamps and tail lamps and chrome deplete tips. The XSE includes chrome front grille trim, a stout back spoiler, more profound lower body moldings, and 18-inch wheels versus the 16s on the SE. On the off chance that you've at any point been inside a present-age Corolla vehicle, you might be mitigated to realize that the bring-forth inside has advanced determinedly. The dash and entryway boards have been totally re-evaluated and are better composed outwardly. Toyota touts its endeavor to bind together materials and components as far as shapes, shading, graining, and gleam levels while freeing the switchgear of superfluous littering. Instruments are tucked down somewhere down in their binnacle, and a 8.0-inch showscreen rises conspicuously from the dashboard over the advanced atmosphere controls. Toyota said its new front seats include changed pads with, strangely, a lower hip point that is said to give a more normal body act, and the seats are isolated by a more extensive reassure for better breathing room. They are isolated by a 1.7-inch more extensive comfort for better breathing room, while the back seat pads are said to fight off weakness, since it's so debilitating sitting in the rearward sitting arrangement of an Auto. All models get a calfskin move handle, an electronic stopping brake, keyless start, and 2 USB ports. Apple CarPlay similarity, Amazon Alexa, Wi-Fi, Siri Eyes-Free, and voice acknowledgement are generally standard. The XSE includes double-zone programmed atmosphere control, cowhide and texture upholstery, warm front seats, a power driver seat, dashboard sewing, and a 7.0-inch TFT data show in the instrument group. Springing for the XSE additionally gives you Sirius XM satellite radio, Toyota's Entune telematics administrations, and HD radio. A range-finishing 800-watt JBL sound framework with 8 speakers is accessible on XSE models with the constant factor programmed transmission, CVT, and is packaged with Root. As pleasant as that all sounds, the Corolla's most substantive changes lie underneath the skin, beginning with the aluminum and high-quality steel concentrated TNGA engineering, which adds to lighter weight body and case segments, a 0.8-inch bring-down focus of gravity, and the colossal claim of a 60% change in torsional firmness. Grinding in the suspension has been diminished by 40%, Toyota says, adding to more straightforward directing. In the interim, powertrain automaton and street commotion have been tended to by various new solid stifling and launch protecting measures. At the point when the Corolla hatchback hits dealerships this mid-year, it will be fueled by Toyota's new Dynamic Force 2.0-liter inline-4 matched with either another 6-speed manual transmission or the imaginative direct shift CVT with its different dispatch adapt. We've effectively detailed inside and out on the new 4-barrel motor, with its 13.0:1 pressure proportion and immediate import infusion capacity. We thought about the track new CVT, as well, yet just now have we gotten affirmation from Toyota that the Corolla hatchback likewise will be offered with the 6-speed manual, which will don rev coordinating capacity.
What despite everything we don't know is how much power the motor will make or its EPA efficiency gauges. All Toyota will state at the present time is that the 2.0-liter motor has accomplished picks up in control, fuel productivity, and cleaner emanations. We ought to have those points of interest, and in addition news on the 2019 Corolla vehicle, sooner rather than later. Has Toyota really made a Corolla with charm? We'll know soon. Be that as it may, if the shockingly fulfilling 2018 Camry is any sign of what Toyota is able to do, our Corolla-related vocabulary may incorporate significantly more awards,